Hey guys, Carl Brown, Guitarlessons365.com. Today we're going to take a look at the main solo for Wish You Were Here. Now this is originally done on a kind of a lap steel guitar, which we're trying to emulate that sound by doing a lot of these bends. So say goodbye to your calluses because this is going to hurt. But you know, they'll build up bigger and better than they were before. So there's a lot of bends, and on acoustic it's always not the easiest thing to do in the world, but we'll get through it. So let's take a look at it here. We're going to start here. Now I'm doing a bend here instead of doing that, because a bend will kind of generate more of the feel of the little bar against on the pedal steel, where it's kind of pulling everything in and out of tune. If you slide to a fret, you're in tune, but if you bend to it, put a little bit of warbly thing on it, it gives you that kind of out of tuney type of thing. I don't even think that's a word, but anyway, we're gonna get right to it. So we have bend at the 10th fret here on the B string, and I picked it a few times after I got bent up. Then we're gonna do another bend, same fret on the B string, and then reach up and grab the 10th fret with your pinky on the high E string. Then grab the 8th fret on the B and just slide down quickly. So it's like, alright, then a quick bend at the 10th fret now on the high E. So you did a bend, up a whole step, and then bring it back down, and just pick it normal. Alright, so he holds that note a little bit. Then we're back to a bend on the 10th fret on the B string. Alright, and then we do it again. So on that second set of picking the 10th fret there, you pick it, the last one, release, pull off to the 8th fret, then jump over to the 7th fret on the G string, and pick that twice. So far we have this. Alright, then we do a quick slide up to the 9th fret on the D string, and then roll your finger over to the 9th fret on the G. Okay, and then we're going back to the 10th fret on the B string, and that bend, and then picking, while you hold that bend, that little maneuver we were doing, we're putting our pinky on the high E string, the 10th fret. So we're going to do that. So you did it twice, and then you pick the 10th fret, release it, and then pick the 8th fret on the B's. So we got then do the same thing up here at the 12th fret here with the bend, and grabbing that 12th on the high E. Then you pick the 12 on the B string and let it come back down. Then pick the 10th fret on the B. So we got this. Then bend the 12th fret back up on the B string, and you just kind of picked it a few times when it's bent, and then release it and pick that 10th fret again. So we got this. Okay, then come back down 2 frets where we were before. There's that bend again at the 10th fret with the 10th fret on the high E. Pick it, release it, and then pick the 8th fret. Then we have this little lick. Alright, so let's just go so you don't get lost. After this, slide up to the 9. Now that little lick is 8, 10. Pick 10, quick bend and release. Back down to 10, 8th fret, and then back to 10. Alright, then come back up to the 12th fret. And that same lick we did before, bend at the 12th fret, grab the 12 on the high E, pick that 12th fret on the B, release the bend, and then play the 10th fret on the B string. And the last thing we have, we're going to do a unison, not a unison bend, it's going to be an oblique bend. So we have the pinky at the top, the 10th fret on the high E string, and then the third finger at the 10th on the B. This time we're going to pick them both together and then just bend the third finger up a whole step. Not the most comfortable thing in the world. Okay, so all that is just there for, we're doing it in this way, which, you know, instead of just trying to do all the slides, because it just makes it sound more like the pedal steel guitar, since we're obviously not using one of that here. Okay, so that ending part. All right, so stay tuned for the next video. We're going to take a look at the outro solo, which is also on a pedal steel guitar. All right, I'll see you there. Bye-bye.